Hey everybody, it's your boy the Bulldog, Mr. Metalhead Warrior NY coming at you. I want to thank you for all coming in. Hey, do me a favor, smash that like button, subscribe, get my channel out there, share for me. Thank you, I appreciate you. Hey, listen, I've been working on this for a little bit. I've been waiting for this order to come in. Finally got it. My boys at Paragon Records never let me down. I did a good size order from them. I just got it today. I was supposed to get it yesterday, but our great USPS system likes to hold things that are only an hour from me. But anyways, Paragon Records. If you don't know them, look them up. ParagonRecords.org. You can go on Instagram. They're on there also. You can go on right here on YouTube. I've done a couple past unboxings by them that I got on Instagram. A few of my friend collectors also have done unboxings on here of them. They're a great independent label slash record label that also distributes different labels of bands. Um, Mike and the crew there are also absolutely amazing. I I'm gonna unbox what I got. I hope you enjoy it. I got some good stuff, some stuff that are is out of print, some newer stuff. First thing I want to do, I want to thank Mrs. Metalhead, Joanne, and Dutch, and a few others. You guys know who you are. My mind's a little bit frazzled right now, but let me get this started. First band is one of my favorite bands that I first heard back. Oh God, I would say late '90s, like actually mid '90s when they came out, roughly. Band called Germany called Warhammer. Absolutely love these guys. Paragon had all their stuff like I want them on tape. All five of their albums. For you guys who don't know, um, Warhammer is basically when it first came out, it was supposed to be like a tribute band to Hellhammer. You guys know who Hellhammer is? Tom Chewater of Celtic Frost, Triptychon. Um, that that dirty death doom feeling um, of it. Uh, it sounds. If you know Hellhammer, you know what I'm talking about. That like that grueling type vocal, that like a razor guitar type feel. Breakdowns are incredible. Um, Warhammer, you can hear a lot of past bands in them. Hellhammer, um, Venom, uh, Hellfrost, Kroll, Gallhammer. So they've you know taken a lot of their influences into their music, and I just love them. One of my favorites by them, Winter of Our Winter of Our Discontent. Very heavy album, very Celtic Frost sounding, uh, Hellhammer sounding. Just that dirty sound, like that darkened thrash, uh, doom with like a hint of like I'll say slight black metal in it, which makes Celtic Frost famous for who they were early Celtic Frost, Hellhammer, um, uh, newer bands like Apocalyptic Raids, you know, along that line. They they only put out 5 albums, numerous splits. I think one of their last ones they did was like I think 2013. Um, they did a split with a band called Bark Hole or Black Hole. I'm trying to remember the name of the band. But that was like one of the last things they did. Um, their this the Winter of Our Discontent is their debut album. It's always been one of my favorite records by them, if not my favorite record by them. The last one they ever did that I could note that I remember them doing, No Beast So Fierce record, another great one by them. Um, you know, I think another one, Doom, Doom Messiah, another great record off by them. You know, I would have loved to see them go further. I would love to see them come back and put out more stuff. But it's definitely one of my go-tos for that dark and thrash, that that black and death metal doom feeling with just enough hint of black metal in it. So if you guys are into old Celtic Frost, Gallhammer, Venom, Hellhammer, check Warhammer out. Um, you guys won't. You guys will thank me in the long run. Trust me. Check them out, Warhammer. If you haven't checked them out, haven't heard of them, check them out. Paragon Records has them. Definitely check them out. Next one is a band by Ghost Spawn. They only put out like 2 records. Um, this is their Everflowing Absent of Light album. Um, this one, this one came out 2021. Their first one, Haunting Continuum, I think it was called, came out 2020. I haven't heard much by them since. So if anybody has heard more from these guys or any newer, let me know. Drop it in the comments. Um, they're from Colorado, right here in the States. They're like a black and death metal doom with just a hint of black metal in it. Um, some of the things I absolutely love about these guys and this album is the breakdowns of it. It has the nasty blast beats, nasty blast beats of it, and then it also just breaks down. The breakdowns are insane. The guitars are by far some of the best I've heard. It's just that typical great sounding death doom, sound. Um, Much like Temple of Dread. If you like Temple of Dread, you'll definitely like these guys. Definitely like these guys. Ghost Spawn. This one came out on Earthbreak Records 2021, but you can get it through Paragon. Paragon has these guys. Definitely check them out. If you like that hard hitting death doom, Temple of Dread type. I'm telling you who else off the top of my head. Check them out. Definitely. They're on here, and I believe they're also on IG. Ghost Spawn, Everflowing Absent of Light. Check these guys out. You won't be disappointed. Next one. This came out in '93. Victims of Internal Decay. I had this on tape back in the day. I don't know what happened to it. If you're into old death metal, that old school death metal, like that brutal death metal, Obituary, Death, Live of the Creation, Mortar Scold, Accidental Suicide. Definitely check these guys out. This one is their 93 release. They've been around like 80 since like late 80s, 90s. It's just that punishing death doom old school death metal feel. Again from Oregon. Heavy album. Songs can be a little scaled back. They seem like a little bit extended out, but for the most part, it's a great record. I think this one came out on Sora Records, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, definitely check them out. Paragon has them. Victims of Internal Decay. Very very old school death metal, doom. You know, like I said, if you like Obituary, Malevolent Creation, Morris Scold, Accident of Suicide, um, definitely check them out. Even old school death, definitely. Next one, De Profundis. They're from Hungary. This is for this is like one of the first times I ever heard this band. This like a black metal, very melodic black metal. Um, Came out on Dark East Productions and Morgan Art Records. It came out in 2014. Uh, Winter in My Heart. Um, you know me, I said in the past about black metal. Um, I'm very picky about it. I tend to lean towards like the old school black metal, like the Enslaved, Amber, the Dark Throne. Um, you know, bands along that line. But I like these guys. The album is a masterpiece in my opinion. Um, Again, from a Hungary. I believe I believe this is a two-piece band. Um, yeah, you see it right there. It was just one of those bands that I could sit here and listen to them all day. You know, is that um, melodic black metal, almost like a atmospheric black metal sound with little twinges of like a darkened death metal in there too. Um, if you're into like, you know, mid Emperor type, Enslaved, even like newer Dark Throne, give these guys a shot. If you haven't heard them, give them a shot. De Profundis, Winter in My Heart. This came out in 14. Definitely, give them a listen. All right, the next one. Yeah, this is a band from. Yeah, I again, guys, you know me. I'm writing things down, you know, especially things that I get, just so I could just get it out there. This band is from Singapore. Um, I just recently heard of this band. How I missed them when they came out is beyond me. Very darkened, very black metal, darkened death metal. Um, like a semi like a old school death metal. Um, this is their um, nocturnal Dominion of Death record. This came out in this year, 2024. Um, Rotten Roll Rex, Paragon, Iron and Blood, Death Records. Um, Very heavy, melodic in some senses, almost like a grindy type. Um, I got like 3 of their albums that I got from Paragon. Um, these guys have been out for a little bit. Um, they have like 5, 6 albums out, numerous splits, a couple comps that they're on. Um, but Vrike, Vrike Locus, that's why I can't pronounce the name. Uh, from Singapore. Like I said, I just got turned on to these guys like a few months back. I never heard of them until now, which I'm surprised about. Right, Nocturnal Dominion of Death, Singapore based, very dark and black metal, old school black metal feel. Um, Again, it just came out this year. Check out Paragon for them. Um, Heavy, extremely heavy. Uh, that's him right there. Vicroculus. Thank you. Like I said, I just got turned on to him months ago. You know, blew me away. Definitely check them out. Next one. This band I heard when they came out, and I was quickly pulled towards them. Spiritwood. Some great black metal out of Finland. Um, This one came out in, I think it was recently, 18. The Art of Subliminal Wayfaring. Um, Very harsh black metal, majestic in some aspects. Um, just very, very good. If you're into the um, atmospheric type black metal, it has some black and death metal thrown in there. The drops are crazy on this album. I love them. It's not that, you know, like a lot of the newer black metal is drawn out. You know, this is perfectly done. Um, I think the guitars are absolutely perfect. The vocals are great on these records. Um, they have a new one just came out that I gotta pick up. It came out in 2023, I believe. Uh, Some Dimensions. Um, their their second one that I like by them is Face, Faceless Infinity, which I got over here. Um, like I said, if you're into that atmospheric black metal, the darkened death metal, definitely check these guys out. Spiritwood, uh, per, Records, also available at Paragon. The art of subliminal wayfaring. Check these guys out. Next one is, man, I got into a little bit ago. This is their 2023 release, Legacy of Brutality. Uh, Travelers to Nowhere. Not a bad record. When I first saw it, I thought it was an EP, and I realized how long the songs are. They're from Spain. Um, if you're into, like, I would say Gorefest, along that line, um, maybe even like a late Atrophy, maybe in a way. Definitely, you know, had that sound to them. Um, they have like, I think four albums and like 3 or 4 EPs out. Very death metal, melodic at some points. Very like atmospheric black metal, death metal type. Um, Definitely check these guys out. Legacy of Brutality. Um, this came out on Abstract Emotions Records. It came out 2023. Another one that I was spinning for a little while, you know, before I started getting like really into them. Legacy of Brutality. Travelers to Nowhere. Check them out. The next one is a band I love when I first heard these guys. Despised. They're from Brazil. Scorched Earth is the album. Very, very well done album. This came out 2023. It doesn't say which label they came out on. If you like that grindcore, old school death metal mixed in, it's like if you like Cannibal Corpse, Disincarnate for that matter, early Broken Hope, some like newer Napalm, definitely check these guys out. A few of the songs that I like on this record: Urge to Kill, Decomposing, Torn to Shreds, Contaminated, Chaos by the Hands of God. It's a heavy album. It's a brutal album. There's not really too many skip tracks on this record by any stretch. by any stretch. Definitely check these guys out. Um, they got I think this I think this is their second release. I think their first one is came out in 2021 if I'm not mistaken. I think it's 2021 if I'm not mistaken. Definitely Despised, Scorched Earth. Check them out. Next one is a band that I haven't heard that much of. Um, Zombie Death Stench. Uh, very death metal, old school black death metal with a little twinge of black metal thrown in. Um, I got a couple of theirs over here. I think I have the one from 2015. I think it's Infected. This is the redeadening release that they've done. Heavy album, very grindy. Some of the pictures I'm not going to show on here. Heaviness, very heavy. I'm trying to remember where these guys are from. I don't remember where they're from. Their record label. The record label that they were on was from here in Yonkers. I think they're from California. I want to say Sacramento area, if I'm not mistaken. Very, very grindy, old school feel to them. Heavy album. Again, if you're into Cannibal Corpse, Broken Hope, even early Autopsy, definitely check these guys out. Next one, a band called Fester Guts. Never heard of these guys until recently. Very grindy, old school death metal. It's not a bad record. Some of the songs are stretched out just a little bit. They have some female backings on here also that you hear it and you hear the female tones come in and it's like you don't expect it by any means. They're on More Hate Productions and Gormagon Productions. That's the front of it. That's the back. As you see, has that shock value to it. Not a bad record. Heritage of Putricent. It's not a bad record. Again, the grindy style, the gore, the old school death metal feel. Cannibal Corpse fans would love this album. I don't mind it. Like I said, I just found out about these guys a couple of years back. So definitely check them out. Paragon has them again. One last one is Bloodfest from Denmark. Very, very darkened black metal. Almost like a euphoric type feel. Straight black metal, heavy, hard. Be like it has that 90s feel of it to it. Legirus Fald is the name of the album. It's on Red Stream Records. Very, very heavy. Yeah, there's not much I can really say about it. It's that darkened death metal, like a blackened death metal. The vocals are that typical breakthrough type black metal vocal, the screaming type almost, like a growling, yelling type vocal. So definitely check them out. Bloodfest. Denmark, definitely great band. Also, Paragon threw in a Matt and the guys on there at Paragon, like I said, are awesome. They also threw me in a free shirt for Bloodfest, front and back. Um, they sent me some other stuff. It's just something I pulled out. I was listening to. Hold on, guys. They sent me the other Zombie Death Stench album. This one came out in, I want to say, it doesn't say what year. Look at 2017, I believe. 19. Again, it's like their other record. Very grindy. Cannibal Corpse like Broken Hope. The other Spirit, what I was telling you guys about, Demonia. Again, atmospheric, melodic black metal, death metal touch of it in there. Very good album. You guys, check these guys out, Spiritwood. And the other two that I get this band, I just recently found out about. I don't know how I missed them. Singapore-based death metal grind, old school black metal, just gore. Bright Kolakas. There we go. I know I get it sooner or later. Bright Kolakas from Singapore. Heavy grind album. Like if you guys are into like the early black metal grind scene, the old school devil mixed in with it, definitely check them out. I believe they, when I read about them, because like I said, I just found out, so I had to go back and find out more about them. I think it started like mid '90s, and they broke up for a little bit, got back together. I'm gonna look deeper into them to see what other albums they have. I definitely want to get their other stuff and any newer stuff that they have. But definitely. All right, guys, I want to thank you. I'm working on another stream. Sorry, my mind was a little bit jumbled today. On another stream of some new releases that I have that I've been waiting on to get. There's some I'm still waiting on. Our great shipping system. I'm waiting to get them. I'm gonna do like a late 2024 review of stuff that I just got in that I'm going through. And also I'm working on like a forgotten metal albums, like underrated albums that have come out over the past many years that people tend to stray away from or say it's not that great. I'm working on that. I'm also working on a King Diamond thing too. But definitely, I will probably be back on tomorrow. Definitely, like I said, I'm doing like a 2024 best of type thing. But definitely, if any of these bands catch your eye, Warhammer, Spiritwood, Zombie Death Squad, Bloodfest, Legacy Brutality, Despised, who I love. By Kolakas, again from Singapore. Check them out. Warhammer. Again, check out Paragon Records. Matt and the guys over there are absolutely amazing people. Great distributors. They're a indie label. They have everything you're gonna need: death metal, black metal, grind, heavy metal. Hell, they even got some hair metal. They're reasonably very, very good priced from top to bottom. They have specials, things that they do with shirts and a few CDs. Matt is in a band called Dim Dimension, who I covered a couple times, which I'm gonna cover probably my next stream. Um, Again, check them out. Paragon Records. They're based here in New York, in Middle Island. So for me, it's only a drive, which is nothing. Maybe 45 minutes for me, if that. 45, maybe an hour, depending on the great New York traffic that we have here. But definitely, guys, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Um, any comments, questions, drop them in the comment box. I'm gonna try to leave some links for the bands. I'll be on tomorrow again. I'm gonna drop a 2024. Leave some comments in the comment box about what you guys want going forward. I just did my 100th sub stream. I want to thank everybody again for subscribing, sharing my channel, getting it out there. You guys have been amazing. For somebody that just started this 2 months ago and wasn't sure that if I wanted to keep it going, I got a lot of encouragement, support. Mrs. Metalhead, Yo Ange, Dutch. If you guys are interested in coming to New York and you want to check out two people that are around the city, Dutch Maz is a licensed New York City tour guide. He does a lot of great videos showing different things of all 5 boroughs, not only Times Square, as we call it, the Peachtree Dish. If you're from New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut, New Yorkers, true New Yorkers, we don't like Times Square, so stop. All right, I know tourists love Times Square, but anyways, check out Joanne's also. She also does coffee-fueled, excursions around the city with her husband, Joe Coffee. I gotta thank Middle Miners, Goat Show, St. Young, Lonnie, Mo Zaccato. Yes, it was me who bought the stuff from Paragon this time. Sorry. Guys, thank you guys for tuning in. Again, my email's in there. Drop me a line. Drop some comments. Like my channel, subscribe. Get my channel out there. Share it out all you want. Again, I might be getting a P.O. box soon. I'll let you guys know about that. I got some things working out that I want to do. So definitely hit that like button, subscribe. Stay hard, stay heavy, stay metal, stay brutal. Keep waving that metal flag. It's the Bulldog saying I'm out. I'm going to have some dinner. As I always say, if you're going to do something, make it count. Bulldog says I'm out.